Hello, everyone. I welcome you specially to today's episode. And today we'll be talking about something special, which I called self worth. Yeah, knowing you deserve better. Today, I am joined by my wonderful friend, Victory.
Hello.
And together we'll be sharing thoughts, stories, and encouragements that will help us in this episode. I welcome you once again
Thank
to this
you.
channel.
Thank you.
It's our pleasure to have you here.
Yeah, I'm
It
so happy to
truly
be
a lot.
here.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
I'm
a
so happy to
pleasure.
be here.
So when you hear the word self-worth,
Yes.
what comes to your mind?
Um. Well, what comes to mind when I hear self-worth is self-esteem. Yeah, self-esteem and self-worth is basically just knowing who you are, what
Okay.
you can do, what you are capable of, the abilities that you have, and values that we give to people. Actually, that's what self-worth is all about.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
So it's all about your value, your identity, what you are, what you carry, basically.
Yes, yes,
Yeah,
your belief.
so your belief.
Mm-hmm.
Please take note of that.
And I also want to add that self-worth can come in different dimensions. It can come in form of respect. It
Yeah.
can come in form of love. You
Mm-hmm.
know, basically just who you are. Actually, is what self-worth is all about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So self worth is basically who you are.
Regardless of whatever situations has come across you.
So the next question I'm going to ask you
Okay.
is, why do you think people struggle knowing their self worth? Like, why do people struggle to know their self worth? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's a very good question because this life is, well, some people say it's not balanced. For me, I say it's balanced actually. But
Mm,
we have different kinds of people.
mm-hmm.
We have we have different kind of people taking it from this perspective. Um, if you've read this book, why you act the way you do, it's about people with different temperament, melancholy, sanguine. There are four actually, but I think these two are the ones that I can still remember. Yeah, there are four actually. Yeah, there are four, but these two, yeah, for now. So it depends. There are lots of things that will make people struggle with having their self-worth. First thing I will say is upbringing,
Yeah, yeah,
where you were born.
yeah.
It's the
Agree.
family that you come from,
Yeah.
the environment that you grew up in can be a determinant of how you feel about yourself. Yes. Another thing that I would say is, this comparison culture. It happens even to today. Like still till now,
Yeah,
we
it
still struggle
happens.
with it,
Mm-hmm.
and it's virtually everyone. It's literally everyone. Yeah, you know, you went online, or you're doing something, you started something, and then someone else that is doing the same thing, and
Mm,
the person just started in just few months ago, and then you can see progress, you can see
mm.
achievements, whereas you'll be doing this thing for the past 5 years. There's nothing to show for. You're just there. You feel like you're static. You're not just it's not just moving, you're just in one position. That can also be a determinant. It happens to everyone. You just go online and you see someone that you feel like, oh, we are the
The
same
person is
age
doing
mate.
better
The
than.
person is doing better than you, and then you feel like, oh God, I don't think I can ever, why am
Mm,
I not even like this person? Why didn't you give me this?
yeah.
Whereas what you have is better than what this person has,
Mm,
because the person has been doing it consistently. Person has been showing up, in good days, bad days, whether it's paying off or not.
mm.
The person has just been showing up. So yeah, that can also be a determinant. Another thing is, you know, tying it to, okay, before I leave the comparison culture, I would say, especially those that are in their early 20s, they're 20 something. you're still in school. You feel like, why am I not like this person? Why did I just come from this home? Why don't I have what this person has? Whereas what you have, you can, make do with it, and you can be better at it. You are done with school, you're done serving. You're done with school, you're done serving, and you know, the job, you have the job, but then you just feel like you're not just enough.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know, it happens most times. You're like, I'm not just enough. Why is it that
Yeah.
I can't do it better? Why is
They
it that,
feel worthless of
yeah, you
themselves.
just feel worthless of yourself, you suck down on yourself, and it really, really, like, people really struggle with it every single day.
Mm.
People really, really, they measure up to, they measure their value against what the other person has, the value the
Yeah.
other person is giving, they measure it. I'm like, no, no. And then this is where, hatred comes in. When
Mm.
people see that, oh, the achievement is so
Yeah.
big,
Yeah.
they just start acting up unnecessarily, they start acting up, and it's really eating them deep inside, really eating them, and they're like, "Ah, no, 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 this is not it." Well, good news for you, you can work on yourself
Yeah.
day by
Take
day.
notes.
Just strive to come out of that, just
Ashaku.
that shackle, just break
Shake
forth.
it off.
Yeah, shake it off, break
Yeah.
forth. Yeah. Another thing that I would say is tying it towards the achievements. Yeah. So I think the comparison culture now leads to tying it up to achievement, what this person has achieved. Within a short while, you've not even achieved this, and you're like,
Mm.
am I still, can I do it? Am I enough? Am I better? Am I this one? Like, no.
Low self-esteem.
Yeah, low self-esteem.
Yeah.
And another reason why people struggle is, the kind of relationship they have with people. For
Mm.
some people, that, okay, let me now put it to the context of, you're coming from a home where the relationship between the father and the mother is not strong. There is no love, there is no respect. you know
Yeah.
they don't value themselves. Today is fight, tomorrow is fight, and they have little kids that,
They're
they
watching
are
them.
watching them.
Yeah.
This thing really affects them, because when they grow up, when they become someone of their own,
The
uh,
mentality will leave
their
behind.
mentality,
Yeah.
what you live for them, what they see you do is what they'll continue to do. So they believe that there is no love anywhere,
Mm.
there's no respect, no dignity. So they start acting up on what, the legacies that you left behind, which is a bad one.
Yeah.
And for some people also, they've never felt love before while growing up.
Mm.
You know, let's say it happened actually between siblings, when, in a family there are two children, um, one is better than the other, academically.
Mm.
Um, the other one is doing well. People praise the other one than the,
Especially right to
yeah.
their face.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So it affects them, and they feel like you've never shown them love before. So they feel very low of themselves. They feel like they are not even enough. Even if they do something that is worth celebrating, you just say,
Mm.
what did you bring to the table? What have you brought to the table? What are you
Mm.
doing that is, making us to say, oh, we are proud of you? No, 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 no. You are
Mm.
just the same person. You can never change. Keep
Yeah.
saying that hurtful words to them, and
Yeah.
very
It's really
abusive.
hot a lot.
Yes,
Yeah.
and it's really, really eating them up.
Mm-hmm.
They don't just know who to talk to. They just feel like, what's even the point of talking, sharing with other
Yeah.
people? And well, some other people is the relationship that they find themselves in.
Mm.
Yeah, this is now where the boyfriend girlfriend relationship comes in. Then, you are seriously being abused in your relationship. I mean, but well, I don't know what some people still see there. But people say, that's the way you show love. That's the way, Hmm.
So based on this point, you can go back to our previous video. You will see the full details
Yeah.
on this point
Then I think the
there.
last one now comes with beliefs,
Yeah.
the cultural beliefs, the society that you come from,
Mm-hmm.
you know, what they've been
Yeah, there's the way
saying,
the
the messages that
society.
you've heard from people.
Mm-hmm.
It really, really is really tied to self-esteem. So as I've said earlier, there's a lot, there's a lot of things that people struggle with
Yeah.
when it comes to self-worth. Because if we say we want to start mentioning them, I'm not sure we're going to leave this place today. So yeah,
Mm.
it's cumbersome. But
Yeah.
yeah, so we're just breaking down to what we can see, what is very, very visible
Yeah.
around us. Yeah.
Yeah. What are the practical steps
Mm.
that someone can actually take to build that self-worth? I remember you make reference to um love at home. Like when the love is there,
Mm-hmm.
it actually goes a very long way
Yeah.
in in the process of we finding that self-worth.
Okay. Practical steps to self-worth. First and foremost, what I would say is self-awareness. Be aware of
Mm,
who you are.
self-awareness. Take
Be
note of
aware
that.
of who you are. Observe your inner dialogue. Just be aware of who you are,
Mm,
what you can do,
mm,
what you are capable of doing, what you can bring to the table in case someone comes across you and say, "Who do you think you are? Can you even?" And say, "Of course, I can do it." Be aware that yes, this is me, and
mm,
I'm ready to work on myself.
mm.
Just be aware of yourself. Self-awareness is the first step. Then it now brings me to the second part where you just have to affirm your values. Say words of
Yeah,
affirmation to yourself. I can do it. There's a Bible verse that says, "I can do all things
through Christ
through
that
Christ that
strengthen me.
strengthens me." You can
Yeah,
just quote that Bible verse whenever you feel like, "Oh, I'm not enough. I'm just here. No progress, no achievements. Just keep reaffirming yourself." Most times, affirmation can also come when you take up when you open your Bible. Write down scriptures,
yeah,
attach them on your walls. You can write them down on stickers, paste there, maybe in your bathroom, in your sitting room, wherever you find yourself. Just make sure that you
yeah.
tell yourself. And if you're a lady, what I would say is actually what I do is look at the mirror, tell yourself, "I am beautiful, I am
Mm-hmm.
bold, I am
Take note of that.
smart. I bring value to the table. I am not worthless.
Yeah.
I am who I say I am."
Mm-hmm. If you are watching this right now, I want you to think of one areas in your life where you need to raise your standard. You know, once you have a clear knowledge of this, it's going to help in your self-discovery journey. And I hope you have been blessed in this episode. We are truly blessed today. I personally I am blessed. I've learned a lot in this episode. So I want you to join us to make this affirmation together. I
I
am
am
worthy.
worthy.
I
I
deserve
deserve
respect.
respect.
I
I
will
will
not
not
settle
settle
for
for
less.
less. Thank you for joining us on today's episode. Now, do not forget to hit the subscribe button so
Now,
that you will get the notification whenever we post a new video, whenever a new video is up, so that you get the notification from your end. And also, do not forget to share this video to someone that you love, someone that you respect, and someone that has been a very good influence to you. And
yeah.
also, we'll have to see you in our next episode.
Bye.
Bye.